Hello guys, it's XI Magic Blaze or whatever you want to call me, and today I'll be bringing you a commentary on what will video games, consoles, etc. be like in the future. Now, we have found out this year, as if you don't know what this year is, it's 2013, or if you're watching in the future, etc, etc. And basically, boom, massive kickstart to it. We've had FIFA 14, not FIFA 14, so we've had FIFA 13, Mother from me last year come out, but technically it's this year games. We've had the new consoles being released, we've all been leaked or whatever, and all this has come out, and then we have a massive crash news today, and it's basically Microsoft have bought EA. Now, yes for Microsoft, not for Sony. Sony, they should have just spent all the money on that, because they have just made this beautiful new PS4 and it's chucked out the window. Battlefield, FIFA, all these games apparently are rumoured that they're not going to be made on PS4 anymore and they're just going to be kept on Xbox. But it is a rumour that they might keep FIFA 14 on PS3, but they won't have Ultimate Team on it. So they're basically just ruining Sony just so people buy the Xbox, and they're just ruining them. And also, I think in the next 5 years, if Microsoft actually buy Activision, PS4 will definitely be out the window, because FIFA fans, Activision fans, Battlefield fans, all on Xbox. You've got who've you got? Little Big Planet people, you've got some Resistant fans and some Mario fans on the PS4. Whereas no one is going to want to go on that at all, are they? So that's why I personally think that PS4 are probably going to go bust, and not many people are going to get PS4. But then they've gone over the top a bit. I mean, they're actually expecting to buy this new console and everything, and yet they've put 8 gigs of RAM on. Now, I don't even use 4 gigs of RAM playing 2 games and with some background programs. So putting 8 gigs of RAM on an Xbox is just ridiculous. You don't even need it. And then they put 8 cores on top of that, and then also put a Windows 8 on there, which you're going to have to pay for. Windows 8 is at 100 quid, then you've got the 100 quid graphics card, then you've got the 100 quid processor, and then you've got the Kinect, and then you've got the actual console, and all that without the price of the other, and then they're going to make profit, and I estimate that it's going to come to about 160 quid just for that. Not 160 quid, sorry, 600 quid just for the console, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, they're turning it into a computer. You may as well spend £200 more, get a computer, don't like keyboard and mouse, plug a controller in. Sorted your problem. And also, about this Activision and all this, if they buy all those games and put them only on Xbox, they should at least put them on Windows, because it's not really that fair about how people are paying Windows for the operating system. They should at least get the games. Okay, don't get it for Mac, but for Windows they should at least have those games. Whereas, but then they might argue oh yeah, crack launchers, uTorrent, etc., getting all these games, and etc. That's what I think, that it's a bit not really that fair that they don't put it on Windows. But there's been no rumours about having them on Windows. There's been a few people asking when people have tweeted out about not having FIFA on it, and that's the main concern. But then Battlefield, that's a big game. I mean, come on, that is many graphics cards on PC are designed to try and get 60 FPS on sorry, on Battlefield. So not bringing out Battlefield on PC will be very silly, because I mean, people with all these graphic cards test on Battlefield and then Battlefield on Xbox. I mean, yes, great graphic cards, great processors, but you don't need them. They go, yes, we're going to put 8 cores on it, 8 cores on it, yes, right, we want you to tab out and, let's say, go on Google whilst playing Black Ops. Why would you want to anyway? And you don't need 8 cores for that. 8 cores for going on Google and playing a game. You don't need it. You only really need that much processing power if you're going to be rendering videos. Like Macs, they have 8 cores because they're rendering videos. And Xbox is not going to render a video, is it? So it doesn't need 8 cores. And that's a ridiculous thing. So they're just spending so much money. They could have made it so it has 4 gig RAM, I'd say realistic, 4 gig RAM, 4 cores at 2.4 gigahertz or 2 cores at 3.6 gigahertz. Something like that. A slightly cheaper graphics card. And then that would have been a realistic console. And the 500 gig hard drive as well. I mean, that's okay, because now they're making you install your games to it. And that's another thing that Microsoft have done, is they've literally They've made PS4 go pretty much out the window. They're making GameStation, Game, CEX, all of them out the window because they're making you have codes on the games now. So pre-owned games where they get most of the money from is gone. Microsoft are like bullying everybody now. So please comment in 5 years on what you think consoles and video games and how do you think they will be seen.